Y'all, Amy Duggar King has been under fire for the last week since posting a video over on Instagram mocking people who are Southern. This situation escalated real quickly when Katie Joy decided to hop onto an Instagram live and talk about the situation. Not only did she think that it was hilarious what Amy Duggar King did, but she also stated that the video was targeted towards another commentator here by the name of Backwoods Barbie. Most of you probably know that I personally support Backwoods Barbie and I really enjoy her content. She is another Southern commentator like myself, and unfortunately I've not been able to find that many Southern commentators, so when I found her channel I just absolutely loved it. I feel like I resonate with so many things that she says, and I love how just unfiltered she is and straight to the point. And to be quite honest with you guys, us Southern ladies have got to stick together because there are so many people here on the internet that want to make fun of the way we talk, trying to say things like we're uneducated because of our Southern accents, which could not be any further from the truth. And of course, I was also offended by Amy's video. It was nasty, especially as someone who says she is a godly woman who doesn't believe in bullying and things of that nature. It came off real nasty and gross, and I was not appreciative of it. And this is something I was definitely not alone in. A lot of people reached out to Amy to let her know how offensive it really was and how bad it really did look on her, since she does pride herself on being such a godly woman and being so kind to everyone. After receiving quite a bit of backlash, Amy did personally reach out to Backwoods Barbie to apologize. She also told Backwoods Barbie that the video was not personally about her. It was just a general video, which honestly does not make any of it any better if you want my personal opinion. Then she went over to her Twitter and her Instagram to put out a public statement on the video as well. She tweeted out, "Just wanted to apologize publicly to Redneck Barbie. I had the opportunity with talking with her over the phone and clearing up a misunderstanding. She was kind, and we even talked about the importance of mental health. I wish you nothing but the best, at Backwoods Barbie." First thing that I noticed about this particular tweet was the fact that she did call Backwoods Barbie Redneck Barbie. Now, I personally did not know that this was the name that Backwoods Barbie used to go under, but even in saying that, this did feel very condescending and two-faced. Amy once again tried to clear up this misunderstanding by saying that that's the name that she knew Backwoods Barbie under. She did not know that she had changed it. But the issue with that is she did tag Backwoods Barbie in the post, so she knew that her name was not Redneck Barbie and that it is now Backwoods Barbie. Y'all, please let me know what you think about this particular tweet in the comments down below. Is it just me, or does it sound like she is trying to be a little sneaky and maybe condescending? Another tidbit of information that Amy gave Backwoods Barbie during their personal conversation was the fact that she said her and Katie Joy are not friends. And this is a little suspicious because, as most of you probably know, Katie Joy has talked about Amy Duggar King as being a source for the Duggars. She has also stated many times that her and Amy are friends and have talked in personal DMs and on the phone multiple times. And just recently, she was talking about going to trial with Amy to be there for emotional support and as a friend. So I don't know about you guys, but it definitely sounds like there's some kind of friendship there. And now I'm going to be honest, I personally do not care if Amy and Katie Joy are friends. Katie Joy can be friends with whoever she wants to be, but the issue here is that Amy is saying publicly that she is not friends with Katie Joy. In fact, in one of Backwoods Barbie's latest videos talking about this situation, she spills the tea on some of the things that Amy said during their personal conversation.
Amy called me about 30 minutes ago. You want to know what she said? She wanted to apologize for the mix-up. She said, "I did not know that you were an actual person that Katie was talking to." She said, "I ain't never met Katie. I don't know her that well." So she said when she was saying, Backwoods Barbie or Redneck Barbie, she was thinking she was just talking about rednecks and backwoods people in general. She didn't think she was talking about an actual person, because she said, "I didn't know you had a YouTube channel until now. I didn't know all this until now. So I didn't know she was talking about an actual person." So I want to say, I'm sorry. That's not who I am. I was, my heart was heavy because I was like, I don't want this person to feel like I was making fun of them.
Y'all, I swear this woman is just about as condescending as Katie Joy herself. This right here is what I cannot stand. I cannot stand someone who acts like they are just the best thing. They're so kind, so nice to everyone. But y'all know as good as I do, behind the scenes, these two ladies are talking and gossiping about anyone and everyone in social media. This is just my speculation, but at the same time, there is plenty of proof of this. If you look in the comment sections or when they have had public conversations, you can see them doing it, like this one here where Katie Joy is responding to Amy Duggar King and states, "Redneck Barbie is just so jealous of your success." Y'all, it's just so condescending, and I think that any of us on the outside looking in can see just how condescending it truly is. The irony in all of this is just how much these two ladies are alike. Amy was very quick to throw Katie Joy under the bus. "Oh, I don't know her. I ain't never talked to her like that. We are not friends," even though there is a paper trail to show that these two ladies are indeed friends. And who else does that? Yep, you guessed it, Miss Katie Joy herself. She does it all the time. The second something backfires on her, she's going to throw whoever she has to under the bus. So in my personal opinion, these two ladies are perfect for each other. No wonder they're BFFs. Since all of this has came to light, you can tell that Katie Joy is really upset about the situation too. The fact that there is someone that's just like her out here, so willing to throw her under the bus that she thought was a friend. Now, both of these ladies have once again made these quick ditch attempts to apologize to anyone who is Southern that they may have offended. Katie Joy stated over on Instagram, "Last week, Amy Duggar King uploaded a video on her Instagram which many thought was funny. Many assumed her video was about another YouTuber. I privately asked Amy if it was about this person, and she said yes. I shared my thoughts about her video on a reel and Instagram Live. A few days ago, we realized that there was a communication mix-up. She thought I was speaking about redneck women when I asked about one person." I just gotta stop right there and real quickly say, what does that matter? Whether we were talking about Backwoods Barbie here or not, the fact that you are making fun of people who are Southern redneck people, it's nasty. Why would you do that? It does not matter if this was particularly about Backwoods Barbie or not. It's nasty, it's bully mentality, and it's just gross. She continues, "In good faith, I deleted those videos as I do not want to cause any further stress to her. I apologize to the YouTuber Backwoods Barbie for making these videos based upon my communications with Amy. Neither Amy or I want to be considered bullies. Too late, girlfriend. And I apologize for my role. What has happened since is extremely disappointing. Amy's business and Twitter are being bombarded with spam and hate. Please do not send her hate based upon my words and our miscommunication. I take ownership for that. People are also dragging up old statements I've made about the Duggar girls over the years. I've never once claimed that my opinion about them hasn't evolved over the years. Clearly, what I thought 2 years ago is different than today. I've openly spoken about the change in my thoughts many times publicly. In full transparency, I take responsibility for my role, and I only ask for you to please leave Amy alone. She's got enough going on right now. The last thing she needs is this." Well, Katie girlfriend, I don't know how many times this has to happen for you to know just to leave people out of your business, out of your mess. The funny part about all of this is, of course, you guys, in true Katie fashion, what do you think happened to this post? Yep, that's right. Once again, you got it. Y'all are really smart. It's deleted. She deleted it 15 minutes after posting it. Now, I would like to sit here and question why would she delete this after taking accountability of something, but I just answered my own question because Katie Joy doesn't take accountability for jack squat. Moving on, Amy Duggar King also put another quick ditch apology up, and this is what she had to say.
So it wasn't a couple of days ago that I was on here and I had a extremely hard, stressful day, and I made a video. And I didn't think twice about making the video, and I realize now that it has offended several people, and it has hurt just people in general, and that's just not who I am. So I want to come on here and apologize. You know, I'm not perfect. I am a Christian, but that doesn't mean I'm perfect. I make mistakes just like the rest of the world, or just like everybody else. And so I want to come on here and be as genuine and as real as possible with you and tell you that this whole video that I did a couple days ago was a total misunderstanding. I've already apologized to the people who thought that the video was about. In no way was I trying to mock or judge or make fun of Southern people, backwoods Barbie, redneck people, anything, redneck people, anything like that. I am from the South. I am from Arkansas. So as you can tell, I'm a Southern woman, okay? I love the South. Give me all the y'alls and biscuits and deer in the front yard that I possibly can get, okay? So really quick, I just wanted to come on here and tell you from the bottom of my heart, I truly, truly am sorry. And as you know, an influencer, as someone that has a lot of followers on here, I don't want to be known as someone who mocks and judges people, because that's truly not where my heart is. In that video, I was trying just to show how haters are to me. You know, if I change my hair, people are like, oh, you're just trying to get noticed. You're trying to get views. You're trying to get whatever, popularity, whatever. And it's like, no, actually, it's just a haircut. Or I can, you know, be like, yeah, I'm Chick-fil-A #1 combo, right? I love the #1 combo. And people are like, oh, because that's all you have in Arkansas. There's nothing else. Like, oh, that's how you are. You know, and people just judge and mock and make fun of me. And so not only was I just trying to get that across of like, oh, the haters just are like, man, like, you know, they just don't like me because of just like who I'm related to. But it's heavy, y'all. It's heavy. It's heavy being in the public eye. And I haven't been on the show in years. I mean, years. And I'm still known as this, you know, as this person and this kind of character on the show. And for me, it's just like, there's only so much a person can take, you know? And so I try to spread love and kindness, and I try to accept everyone for who they are. But I know now that I need to distance myself from people, and that's okay. And I'm glad that people have pointed that out to me, and I will do that. Don't you worry. I'm going to make the right decisions I can. You know, I want to be surrounded by people who love and accept and are encouraging. And that's what I have here in Arkansas. And so I want to have that to be known. I'm so sorry for how this video has come across. And I truly, truly was not trying to mock anyone. And I just wanted you to know that.
Being the empathetic person that I am, there is a part of me, even after she basically offended me and so many other people with her video, that truly does feel bad for her. I can only imagine how difficult it is being related to the Duggars and all the hate that she gets from the show and from just being associated to that family. And I do hope that this was a learning experience for her. I hope she means it when she says she's going to watch who she listens to and takes advice from, because Katie Joy, honey, she is the last person you need to be listening to, period. But in saying all of that, in this situation, a lot of people are putting the blame on Katie Joy. It's so easy to do, mostly just because we already know Katie Joy can have really nasty behaviors and she's really nasty towards other people. But this is a situation that Amy should not have jumped on the bandwagon. In all honesty, this cannot get blamed on Katie Joy, even though Katie Joy was a part of it and she was showing them true nasty behaviors that we all know and love. This is something that Amy did on her own accord. Katie Joy did not make her make a video. Katie Joy did not make her make fun of Southern people. This is definitely a red flag, and I think that people who follow her and love her content need to be careful, because this is her showing a red flag, a sign that she could be really nasty depending on who she's around. If you don't have your own identity and you can't have your own voice and just be yourself all the time, then, you know, people are going to question that. With all that being said, you guys, let me know your thoughts on this situation. Do you believe that Amy is being genuine in this situation, or just saying what she thinks needs to be said to the public? Also, if you like this video and you want to stay in the loop with things going on in social media and reality TV, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing before you go, and tapping the bell for post notifications. That way you're notified every single time I upload. I appreciate all of y'all to the moon and stars, and until the next time, mwah. Bye guys!